Welcome back. We missed you so much. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, and we need to celebrate a very special anniversary, 10 years of the JP21 Foundation, and we reflect on a decade of inspiring minds, creating opportunities and changing lives. This remarkable organization has made a lasting impact on youth development and cricket in vulnerable communities, reaching thousands and transforming lives through its dedicated efforts. And we have the individual himself, JP Duminy is here, a Proteas legend. I will say that, and I can say that. I don't care. And founder of JP21, joining us just to talk about this magnificent milestone. And I think, you know what the great reminiscing thing for me is that when the JP21 Foundation started, I remember getting an email saying, please come and support. It started off with a cricket match with a bunch of different people in the industry. And, and look how far you've come. It's been 10 years, my friend.
It's been an unbelievable journey, and so
grateful
for the things we have achieved and continue to achieve. We're celebrating 10 years, as you said, and we're celebrating it in a big way. On the 2nd of November, we've got our 10-year gala dinner where we're setting this goal, this ambitious goal of wanting to raise 10 million rand in the 10th year. And we're starting with a gala dinner on the 2nd of November. So those that want to get in contact with us, you know, go to our web pages and Instagram handles and get in touch, buy a table. We want to celebrate with you because we've done some amazing things and very, very grateful for all the support that we've had.
We want to celebrate you, in fact, right now, because the JP21 Foundation is celebrating 10 years, as you know. So talking about those festivities, I would like to check this particular thing out just for you.
It is with great pride and an absolute privilege that we at the JP21 Foundation set to celebrate 10 years of inspiring minds, creating opportunities and changing lives. Where friendships are formed, dreams are made, laughter and fun is had. A commitment, a purpose and an offering of... Join us on the 2nd of November 2024 as we celebrate 10 years of the Foundation at our gala dinner at the Century City Conference Center. Your seat awaits for a night that promises to be as spectacular as our 10-year journey. Let's celebrate together. See you there.
By the way, that voiceover artist is a paid professional. Now,
and singer.
Remember? Of course I remember. That's going to be good. So, you should sing at the gala dinner. Right, so JP21, as I said, reminiscing about it was so great to see it start. And then, you know, it wasn't a flash-in-the-pan type of foundation. It was a foundation that literally sunk its roots in and said, you want to make a significant, long-lasting change. So let's reflect on the past decade of the JP21 Foundation. What are some of the most significant milestones during that time that you want to point out, the changes that you've made?
I mean, going back to 2015, and you think about how many schools were playing cricket in Mitchell's Plain, you've got 54 primary schools, only 4 were actually playing. And to date now, we've got 32 primary schools.
Oh, man.
So we're operating over 1,500 kids a week. We know we've got bursary programs, after-school programs. And I think one of the most exciting parts of this journey has actually been seeing someone coming out of our foundation to actually become a professional cricketer. Mikael Prince is now a professional cricketer playing for Northwest Dragons.
Oh, man.
2 seasons back, he got a contract. And he started with us at inception, 2015, and walked the journey with us through our bursary program. And I'm pretty sure he's going to speak, hopefully, at the gala dinner, just talking about his journey and how he's come through the foundation and the support that he's had. And hopefully, over years to come, we'll see more of those stories.
That is the greatest thing. I mean, the numbers don't lie. You went from 4 to like 30 odd. That's the most amazing thing to hear, that people are leaning into. Because, I mean, sport is a language, and it's a language, I feel, of hope and freedom. That's why it's so great to have people like you who have been through the journey. Now you're taking people with you. You know, I love that about the JP21 Foundation, but it doesn't come without challenge. And I think I want to talk about that for a second, because the thing about communities is that you can't, as a JP21 Foundation, go into a community, set up all the infrastructure and expect it to stay. You need buy-in from the community and you need resources. So what have been some of the toughest challenges in making a lasting difference in those communities?
Well, you mentioned it. Resources, obviously, and manpower. So I think the biggest win for us is getting the buy-in from the schools. Because, yes, we can set up everything. We have the infrastructure. We have coordinators.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to facilitate everything. So to have the buy-in of the stakeholders, which are the schools, the principals, the sports coordinators, the teachers, and the actual students, to really buy into the idea and vision of what we endeavor. And for them to come out and make the sacrifices that they do. They've gone through scorekeeping courses, they've gone through coaching courses, they've gone through umpiring courses, because they see the impact. It's not only about the sporting elements. Kids are coming to school with the ambition, excited to go through school, but also for the after activity. And that's the beauty of it,
And that's the great thing about those programs as well. Those after-school programs are so significant in communities.
100%.
Especially on the Cape Flats, where you know for a fact that idle hands, my friend, it'll take kids to places that they, we don't want to see them in. And this is why, if you have a club, if you have membership, if you feel like you're part of something, you have direction. You have purpose, and that's what the JP21 Foundation has been. You've been a beacon of purpose.
Thank you.
So now let's move forward. Let's keep this going. There's a gala dinner. I'm not invited yet, but I'll wait for my invite. But there is also
2,000 Rand a ticket, by the way.
Yes. Sorry. Wait. Hold on. I can get invited with 2,000 Rand. Okay. I'm ready for it. But it's because I believe that you're worth every penny. In fact, you're worth way more than that.
Thank you.
And that's what I love about what you do. So let's look forward.
Yep.
The future of the JP21 Foundation. Shaping things, going with the times, changing things. I mean, are you planning to move a bit bigger? Are we going bigger? Are we spanning the web a bit wider?
Yeah. So if you just take context quickly, we operated in Mitchells Plain and Strandfontein.
Yes.
Right? That's where I was born.
Yes.
And, my dad sort of had this vision when I was growing up already that it was not just about me, paying it forward, as you said.
Yes.
And, I mean, the dream would be to expand it all through the Western Cape and South Africa, yes. But it does not come without resource and backing and so forth. So, this gala dinner is something that we're really excited about, and it's a series of events that we're going to be planning over a span of a year. We're hoping to go overseas with it as well, get some of that foreign currency in, hopefully.
Let's go to the Middle East, my brother. All the footballers are going there. Let's get some of that money to
Why not?
Right?
The sky's the limit in terms of what we're thinking. But you think about vision, it's really about unearthing some of the talent that we have in the Western Cape. And there's lots, man.
Oh, yes.
We've seen it already. And Michael Prince is just one small example of that. And we want to see more of that. Not only about that, but getting them away from the negative influences of the communities. We know about alcohol abuse, drug abuse, the gangsterism. I have the great privilege of being seen as a role model. So how do I use that to pass that forward and create, as we said, inspiring minds and changing lives?
That's great. Congratulations again, JP.
Thank you.
Honestly, JP21 Foundation. Make sure you get tickets to the gala dinner. It is only at 2,000 Rand. I'm telling you now, maybe you should add another 2,000 Rand to make sure that this lasts a bit longer.